Okay, good morning. Let's see if this thing's working. Hello, hello. Refresh. Good morning, everybody. Looks like we got hello. All right, we are working. Sweet. Head to the YouTube live and see if that you can get that working. Looks like we got 0 people watching. I'm going to be going over all the charts and everything on there. I think it should work pretty well, so we're going to give that a go. And just trying to get one more thing working. Okay, so we have a ton of alerts we're going to be looking at, and I've been kind of monitoring them pre-market, trying to figure out which one the best one to enter is. And what I usually do is I just put in a low offer. So I'll put in like a option buy at 1 penny just so I can watch the alert and have it up on my screen. So if I want to enter it really quickly, I just have to go to my position screen. So it's really easy to have your alerts up if you just enter a buy order for them with good to cancel. So I'm going to do that for Wayfair just to put one in there. We got a 144 put trading at about $200 or $2. So I'm just going to throw in like a 1 penny good to cancel order. So I have all my possible alerts on my position screen now. It's pretty simple, makes it nice for me. And yeah, we'll just get into the charting now. All right, let me try another link. So let's try again. So right now, once I get YouTube working, we're just going to go through everything and figure out what the best thing to enter is. So here's the link for it. Try this one. This link should work a little bit better. And I'll be waiting to see if someone can pop on. So zero watchers still. And then we'll start charting once I see everyone correctly get into the link. All right, confirmation. Can we get into the link? Sweet. I'm going to go through that now. All right, what I want to buy is possibly Tesla or W for that put. I think the W trade looks pretty nice. If I just head to the 15-minute chart, as you can see, this is right around those lows. So it's retesting those lows of about 148.4. So if it breaks those, I would love to enter. In the meantime, we can kind of see, I think I drew this on TradingView. We can kind of see that we got a descending triangle. So Maybe it was on a 30-minute chart. Either way, there's some downward pressure here, and I do see that we opened up at 149 right now, 149.20, which doesn't put us anywhere in a bullish position. So I'm going to be watching this one closely at the open. Like I said, we'll probably wait 5-10 minutes to enter anything. And if anything, I think I'm going to enter W first. So W's on my list. Yeah, looks like we're good. So we got 50 people online, and we'll go through the next one. So Tesla, this is basically what I do if we're gapping hard. So we have our 280 support level now. Now it's support. Before is resistance. 280 support level right there, and we're opening at 282. So Tesla's going to be somewhere above that. So entering at a retest and hoping it holds might be the best place, but lots of moving averages up here still. So Tesla might be a choppy one to enter this week. I'm more inclined to wait till next week or this Thursday to enter. I just think it's going to chop around just because of these moving averages. As you can see, the 4-hour chart has one in the way, but the 1 day has almost nothing in our face. So we might get a nice bounce lower on Tesla and a good entry point at maybe 275. So I'd like to see it break down just a little bit this week. And I do think that's a good play for sure. And then we got Chipotle. Pre-market, it's up to about $4-ish, $713.85. And if I just head to let's go to the 30-minute chart. This is a possible entry this week. I think we're going to hit that 720 range real quick, especially in this bullish uptrend. So it's going to actually push us out of this trend line or this channel. So we're going to exit this channel today, I'm thinking. And usually at a channel exit, that's a perfect time to probably load up on some puts. So I see this happen a lot, is that when things jump out of the channel, they jump right back in the channel pretty soon. So I'm going to redraw that upper trend line, see if I can do it correctly. There we go. So 713 is going to put us right on that channel. So I'm still waiting for 720, 730 to come in. Any really big uptrend will just be a better place to enter. So I'm not looking to enter CMG right at the open. So CMG and Tesla, not looking to enter at open. Waiting. All right. Wayfair is the best entry at the open. And we'll head to the next one. On the options spreadsheet, I think we have Yelp. So W, Tesla, CMG. The reason I put 4 on Sunday, I don't usually put 4, is because Tesla and CMG are going to be, I knew we would have to wait to enter them. I mean, the option prices are expensive. That's why I picked the expensive ones, is because we would have to be patient. So Yelp is our next one. We're going to go puts on Yelp, and we'll just check those out. So our Yelp is, oh yeah, this is a very beautiful pattern too. So this one is going to be a clear break very quickly. So we're going to see this one break down probably today, honestly. So Yelp has the same pattern as Wayfair, but it's a better setup in my opinion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch those two pretty closely at the open. And if you guys want to enter Tesla or CMG on your own, that's fine. I think going long on both of those is the best play for me. I think that just is where it's going to be heading in this bullish market, since CMG's been on a run, and Tesla's kind of oversold and kind of beaten up for some reason. I think Tesla's going to make a nice run too this week. I hate to see it go to 291 in the next 2 days. I love to see a little pullback. So this stock has no real trend. It's a big sideways stock. But the reason why I want to get in shorts is because we're getting all these moving averages bunching up. And at this point, it's going to pick the direction that the averages are trending, in the direction the averages are trending. So averages are trending down. We're looking to enter down. Fifth, W. I think W was this week because it's a high day trade. So let's just check out what I put on the sheet. Yeah, I put fifth for W. So I think everything should be good to go. Yelp might be like a couple day hold. And everything else is either 5th or 12th. The big thing is, if you guys are trading these alerts today, we don't usually do this, but this might be a day trade, especially W or Yelp, just because a breakout could be a false breakout almost instantly. So we want to be looking to either take profit or take a loss. So that's the only reason I put a high indicator for a day trade. So if you guys are looking to get into these alerts, the best long-term alerts are CMG or Tesla, just because you can ride those for a couple days. These are going to be day trades, possibly 1 day, 2 day hold if we're looking optimistically. So what I usually do next is I'll open up my market moves screens, and I'll just drop that down to 2, and now I'll have 2 screens. We'll have Yelp on one and then Wayfair on the other. And we got 2 minutes till the market opens, and I'm all set up. What I might do actually is I'm going to go top bottom screens. And I'll just try to set them up in a good place where I can watch them. So we'll head to like the 15-minute or the 5-minute chart. And I actually don't like this. We'll go back over just because the volume is on the screen. And we got Yelp here as well. And we'll see what happens at the open. As you can see, we touch that trend line and we drop down pretty hard. And then Wayfair needs to break that 148 level. Looks very, very possible. So all those moving averages right there look like they're going to be trending down soon. So what we want to see is no serious pop higher, and we just want to see a lot of price being traded in that range. So we got 30 seconds till the market opens, and we'll get everyone going. There's a high chance I may not enter anything if they just don't show up correctly or the trades don't present themselves. So I'm only going to enter if everything is perfect. So right now we got Tesla 282, CMG 713, still XLF is popping. Good thing we exited that. Yelp is pretty high this morning. It's 34.68. And here we are at the open, 34.90 for Yelp. I'm not liking how high that is. That's pretty high, honestly. Wayfair rejects this moving average almost instantly. We'll see how far it can go down. So these are going to be day trades, by the way. These are going to be pretty quick. And Yelp is flying. It is above all those moving averages. Not the best trade, not breaking out yet. It's coming up to this trend line though. 35 is that trend line, so keep an eye out for that. Big pump down for Wayfair, 20 cents right there. if we get another 30-40 cents, we're going to be breaking this level that we've seen. So watching Wayfair to see if we're going to be getting that breakdown. We have CMG at 713. Tesla, huge move, 284. This one is a great one to run to that 291 level. I still think it's going to go there. Unfortunately, most of our alerts are just primed to go some days, and when they move, they just move really quickly. So Tesla, I wouldn't say it's the worst position to enter. Wait for a little pullback. And we got Wayfair dropping another 60 cents, another 10 cents right there. And now we're retesting that support line. So what we might get is a nice pop here. We'll see. But big red candle on the 5-minute. It looks like a Grubhub sell. It looks very similar to what we've done in the past. So Yelp is coming on that resistance too. I know this is a lot. We'll try to be smart and just keep it simple when we do find our position. And there goes the market, looking like we're going to hit 285 pretty quick. Home Depot, I just got alerted on that. We'll get to that later. Yeah, Wayfair is pretty quiet. In a bullish market, it looks like it's, there we go, 184, 148 low. Looks like we're retesting the lows from last week, and boom, big pop for some reason. Crazy. That was a big dollar move. So there we go. Yelp rejecting this line. We'll see what's happening on the larger time frame. We'll see if this can hold. Yelp might be a good entry point too. Wayfair with some big volume. Did not enter yet. Did not enter anything. But as you can see on my screen, Yelp has rejected this line. So for the third time, rejection. And big rejection, 285 or 34.85. And that's why I don't enter until the breakout, because as you can see, Wayfair just retested this line here and then popped back up. And now it popped back down. Big dollar move again. So both of our alerts are turning very red. What I'm going to do is wait to the 5-minute mark to see where this candle closes. Just big red candles here. We're rejecting this moving average up there. So I'm going to try to enter one at 180. So I'm going to enter one contract at 180. So I'm entering Wayfair at 180, and I just got filled for that. So Wayfair at 180, entered. So yeah, we're going normal positions now, no half contracts. Let me just update the group here. Entered Wayfair 180. Much cheaper than we thought it was going to be. And 4-1, first day of the year, beautiful. And we're just going to wait to see what happens. We do have Yelp as well right here, coming back up. And for Wayfair, I'm just watching to see if we break down through that level. So on the 5-minute candle, which we just got, is still within all these moving averages, and not liking this, but we want to see it kind of stop below the highs here. So just crazy amounts of volatility in this stock. And with Yelp right here just popping to retest this line. So Wayfair, Looks like it's down to 160, and not the best entry point for me. Just waiting. In this bullish market, it's tough to get those breakdowns, so we'll see if we can. We just need a little weakness in the market soon. Alright, big pop here. We just want to see it stay below these moving averages, and I think we'll be good. Not a fan of this chart, honestly. I just think this stock is just moving violently between everything. But still, it's in a great position in my opinion. So just gonna stay patient for a little bit. Just huge rejection candles. It's just crazy. This is a very jumpy stock, just probably because it's an IPO or something. So Tesla, let's see where that's at. 283. It hit 285.60 at the highs. CMG 710 with a 715 rejection. As you can see, it stayed within this trend line here. So CMG rejected and sold down about 6 points, pretty big. Let's go back to Yelp. And Yelp is looking like it wants to break out, honestly. So we'll see what happens. But actually for Wayfair, I am liking this pattern just because before stocks break down, it needs to wait for those Bollinger Bands to kind of get a little bit smaller. So I'm just waiting to see where it goes from here. And this is kind of a pattern I've been seeing a lot with these markets. We have just a drop down below some moving averages, and then it kind of finds a level to hang out at. So we'll see if it can break down from here or not. So we'll probably exit either way in the next 15 minutes, wherever it goes. So market right now is dropping. We're entering back into the range it opened up at, and Yelp still hitting that trend line. Just very interesting day so far. And this is just an interesting morning. Tesla not loving the breakout either. It's pretty overextended, so you may get a better entry point if you want to go long. We gapped up huge above this range from last week, that 280 range, and we'll see if that can hold. And there goes Tesla, 282. Looking a little weak still. And the advanced decline is dropping a good amount. Let me just grab a glass of water real quick. Alright, so Tesla is still rejecting the highs up there. Probably good we didn't enter along that stock. But CMG was the play if you were watching your screens. Right now it's going to be hitting this bottom Bollinger Band, kind of bouncing off there. The moving averages there too. So CMG still within this range. Going to be watching this one for sure, but did not break out of the channel. So that's one thing to note today. In Wayfair, I don't see any good patterns to chart, but yeah, we did not get the breakdown yet. Still waiting to see how these Bollinger Bands close and how price reacts to that. But it keeps rejecting whatever prices come in. So this is looking good, but it's just taking a while. I hate when it takes a while. Chipotle looking real weak. Really weak. Yikes. 707. Wow. Big rejection. All right, let's see what the people are saying. Oh no, don't put in orders if you don't want them to get filled. All right. The alert for Chipotle was killer, it looks like, if you played the resistance on the channel. We did not, unfortunately, but if we can also play a channel breakout, we can play a channel bounce. I love playing channels because there's tons of options this week. So Chipotle, still a beautiful stock to play. And Tesla, coming down to that moving average. Looks like it's sitting on it. Chipotle is the only red stock here today. Very interesting on my screen. Kind of shocking considering what a massive run it's been on. And it looks like Tesla might be going red today too. It's got $2 to drop down. Might be a good place to pick up some calls. We'll see. The whole market looks a little overextended. If I head to the 5-minute chart here, we are just so tight on price. So we'll see. Let's just check out the SPY for a second. Yeah, we're just way outside those Bollinger Bands. Just crazy prices. So 285 looks like to be a good place to reject and sell. So this market today looks to be pretty bearish and in a sell mode in my opinion. So I think we'll be seeing some stocks dropping back today. 280 for Tesla is going to be that support line I was talking about. So that's going to be one thing I'm keeping an eye out on. And still watching Wayfair. And Yelp. Yelp again, cannot get above that. Now we're going to have to mute somebody. Who is that? Show yourself. High Life, is that you? Alright, back to the screen. Looks like Yelp is going to respect this line. Thinking about buying puts, but I just don't like how the moving averages are flat. Just doesn't show any direction, unfortunately. So Chipotle, Tesla. Let's check out Lyft just for fun. I'm seeing a lot of tweets popping up on Lyft. Lyft hitting $69, down 10%. I mean, it was supposed to open up at 60 something low, so it doesn't surprise me it's finding those levels. I think this stock is a killer stock long term. I think it's really cool, the company and what they're doing, and the fact that it's the first one out there. So obviously it opened a little too high, but this stock at $60 is something I'm going to be watching pretty closely. So another 10 points. All right, let's see Wayfair. Those Bollinger Bands are getting tight, and those moving averages are right there. We'll love to see the breakdown soon. We'll see if we can get it. Taking quite a while. There we go. We got a little something. 148.60. About to retest those lows from last week. Great setup still. So we're getting close to my entry point. Still not in the money. I probably could sell it for 190. Maybe get filled. We'll see. We want to see 148.40 be taken out. And again, if this thing sells down and holds throughout the day, I might hold this overnight just because I see that 140 zone being huge. I see 140 definitely coming in if this thing drops down. So 140 is huge amounts of support. We have support here on the daily. So that's kind of why, and there's moving averages, there's a bunch of other support. That's kind of why I see that 140 level coming in. So still, let's look at the 1 minute chart. Maybe we'll get something interesting here. Still, look at that. All the moving averages are above price. So good indication of which direction we're going to go. We just need to really get some selling in to break down that level. And I am fairly certain price won't be going back up to 149. Just because unless news came out to jack this up, I mean this setup is really close to breaking down. Looks like Tesla bounced off 281, maybe 280. So Tesla bouncing off of 281 low. There we go, 148.50. And 148.60. Look at that, another touch of that line I drew. I mean, these lines are not perfect, but it's getting very close to breaking down through this line. I'm going to go ahead and just drop this down to one screen so we can watch this. See what's happening. Just for fun, let's check out some other stocks. We got Tilray at 64 level. Definitely a level I talked about a lot. This is major support. We'll see if it can hold there. ACB heading back up to $9. CGC, ooh, big sell. I definitely saw that coming. I thought we were going to get one more sell this week, and I don't see many more coming in. We are 20 minutes in the market. Probably would have gotten this move in a bearish market, but in a bullish market like this, I'm just going to take a little bit longer, it looks like. And Tesla going right back up. 281 looked like a good bottom for it. We'll see if it can hit that 291 level. That's some serious resistance. Good thing we exited Roku. Roku's flying. Roku is still taking off 67 and change. And Wayfair, 2 touches on that bottom line. Getting close, getting close. Bollinger Band's still pretty large on the minute chart. Market bouncing here too. So everything kind of trading in unison. All right, 148.45. Boo! Booyah! As Kramer would say. Breakdown. It's your time. It's your time to break down. So let's see, our Greeks for this trade are, let me pull those up. Our Greeks for this trade are about 27. So for every dollar it moves, we're going to make 27. Boom! 27 to $40. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. I love to see that. That's a clear cut right there. So still, there's still prices at this level that have been traded. So we're going to see a beautiful drop once these get taken out. So we have 148.20, 148.10 being the last levels before we get a serious breakdown. So like you saw, we just bounced off 148.10. It's because there was price traded at there previously. So 148.10, still some serious levels. And then this thing is going to drop real fast. I mean, as you can see, we're already getting under levels from last week. So now we just have to manage this trade correctly. 147 coming in. 200. So boom, there we go. There we go. This trade is up over 10% already. Beautiful, 147.60. Loving it, loving it. This is awesome. This is exactly what we needed. So this is a prime setup. W is moving. Let's go. 25 people watching live. 147.50. All right. This is what I'm talking about. Ooh, 147.20. 146. Guys, what a morning. What a morning. What is that? $40. We're looking at 20% already, so not bad. We'll see if it retests 148.20. If it doesn't retest, it's a beautiful breakout. It's a beautiful breakout if it does that. An ugly breakout would be a retest here and possibly come back up. We'll see. But this is so far. See if it can retest exactly. 148.10 is the retest. 148.10, boom, there's the retest. So we'll see if it now rejects this line or comes back down. So coming back way back inside here, not liking the retest there. I want to see a clear cut. 148.70. What the heck? That's such a big green candle. We need big rejection now. We need a big rejection. So we still have moving averages in the way. I just think this is going to be rejecting it pretty fine soon. What a weird candle. So looking for a rejection of this line, which we're getting right now. Should be a great hold once that happens. Moving averages still right there, chopping up the price. 148.20 still in that range from last week. Chipotle going lower as well. A lot of great things happening this morning. Taking a while. Alright, could be a false breakout. Unfortunately, we may have to cut this soon. We'll see what happens. But in the next 10 minutes, 5 minutes, I want to see price get back under 148.20. So this is why I say it's a day trade, because false breakouts happen all the time. So we need to be aware of the breakouts and be ready to get out if it looks like it's going to go in the other direction. But 148.20, we just need to close under there in 2 minutes. If we close under there in 2 minutes, that would be perfect. This is a huge test of the other price lines. I didn't expect this big candle. Isn't the stock market just ridiculous? So we dropped to 146 almost instantly and didn't like that. On the 2 hour, still holding above. Like another red candle on the daily, so just a lot of red coming into Wayfair. If we head to the weekly chart, you can see we definitely have some support here, so that could be the reason why we bounced. So I did miss that on tradingview.com, unfortunately. So that is unfortunately some big support, having a moving average like that. So we may have to exit this. I just see that support being a good level for this to bounce. So let's just take some quick profit if we get another rejection lower. I did not see that on TradingView, unfortunately. But on the weekly, as you can see here, this moving average is right below the price. So it's coming in at about 146.7, just like we talked about. So yeah, I may be taking profit in this just because of that. I think it was trying to head lower to there, and it finally touched it. So we don't want to see a huge buying spree coming in. Yeah, so I'm looking to cut this if it does not stay below it. I really want to see it stay below it, but if it doesn't, there's one reason why. It's because of that moving average on the weekly. But that was a big, quick dollar move there. We're still below it. It just looks so great as a setup. As you can see on the market mover, we went slightly green at that moment on the 1 minute chart. All right, I'm going to exit this back at, I'm going to look to get out of this guy. I'm going to put it in at 175, see if I can get filled. We had our moment, it did not last. So 175. I'm going to put my order in for that. Big pump in the market right now. Unfortunately, that is not helping our cause. Yeah, so I'm just going to exit this for a small loss at 175. Looks like I'm close to getting filled. Man, the market's going up and this just doesn't want to. It is very confusing to look at. Still not getting filled. I'm going to change it to 170. And we'll see if we can get filled there. So I think this is going to reject it here. Most likely going to get filled soon. So, alright, just got filled. Exited at 170. We'll see. For everyone who is in this trade and has a bigger risk tolerance than me, I'm going to be monitoring this for 10 more minutes for you. Like we said, that 148.20 level is huge to get below. Damn, CMG is down huge. So if you took the CMG alert today, that went from 3.5 to $5. So CMG is still falling. Wayfair is still moving averages up here. We'll wait to see if it can drop. But I'm going to keep this going for about 10 more minutes. CMG, so red. It's down 11 points from the highs. Big rejection. And as we can see here, it's also coming to this line. So our channel line. So this is where support has been found before. So good place to maybe buy some calls on CMG. We'll see. But market, huge green candle. Kind of killing our Wayfair trade. But we had time to take profit, about 20%. We still might have time to take profit. This trade is prime right here. It's still primed. We made a lower high. And there we go, under 148.60, 148.50. Want to see 148.20 come in. But I just got out of this because I didn't like the moving average support. I didn't want to be battling with that all week. So this trade's still great, but just not for me personally. 148.20. It's going to be huge if we can get through that. For everyone still holding. So if you have a bigger risk tolerance, then you possibly could hold this for break even or 10%. Chowder's our option champ. Here we go, Wayfair 148.30, 148.20. This is the level I was talking about. Boom, there we go. So we're underneath it now. And pop back up. This is a huge place for price to get under. It's not easy, as you can see. So real quick, just give me a comment if you are still holding Wayfair so I can know how long I should keep the stream going. Sweet. So we got some people. There we go, under 148. And I'm glad some people are still in because, as you can see, we're below this resistance line, so or support line. So we broken support, and now we're heading back down. So this is great. I love to see those low 140s come in this morning. So price made a lower high on the 5-minute, and now it's looking pretty great to keep selling. So everyone's still in. We'll see if we can hold and break down more, but we want to see a big drop come and just hold that drop, kind of like what happened here. Maybe $3 drop, $3 and hold. There you guys go. About 190 the options are trading at now. I mean, there's no reason this stock should be going higher just from the setup. It's very bearish. Beautiful, guys. I'm glad some people are making money. $147.70. Look at that. So we bounced lower, retested, bounced lower again. So we want to see another low come in. We want to see another 146 level come in. Alright, sorry, taking a bathroom break. The market is rejecting 285. And Wayfair's making like a little triangle pattern. That's a triangle pattern right there. Hello? CMG to 703. Wow, the XLF getting real ugly. I'm sorry. Exited W at exit W 170. So what's the lowest price you got for W? Wayfair. Just curious your P&Ls right now. $155. So 150. Claire is a sniper, an option sniper. So if you took all the alerts, if you went short CMG, long Tesla, and short Yelp, the only one that wouldn't be working is the Yelp alert right now. So Tesla's alert is great. CMG's alert is awesome too. You would have got 12 points this morning from that drop. So I just want to point out, I cannot personally take 4 alerts in the morning. It's just too much for the group to handle. So if you guys are watching the market and you see something I don't, these alerts really help you guys out. If you're able to monitor more than one trade or one stock. So CMG just hit 702. That alert is just killer. We're still got plenty of room to drop till we hit this channel. So CMG's alert, pretty beautiful. It is popping on resistance for this channel, but we'll see. We do have 4 more points, 2 more points in my opinion, and then this thing's gonna probably stop dropping. Alright, Wayfair, what's happening? Let's make some money. I like how it's just hanging out there, so we don't have to worry about taking huge losses. Now we only have to worry about either breaking even or taking your gains. So Wayfair 147. We want to see a lower low come in. I would be shocked if we don't see 145, 144 today. Just from all these breakouts so far. It's just really hanging out down there. We want to see 60 cents, 70 cents drop out. Maybe $1 soon. Let's just check out our Yelp alert real quick. Is Yelp broken out? So it looks like Yelp is almost breaking out of our pattern. So this Yelp alert looks like it's breaking to the other side. We'll see if it can hold. And Wayfair, we'll go back to you. This is the longest breakdown in history. We're almost going on an hour since the market opened. For some people who have full-time jobs, like, you could have set this one and forget about it, because if you put a stop loss at 20%, 30%, I don't think you would have gotten hit. I mean, the trading range is pretty large, so you may have gotten hit, but this could have been a good set and forget trade. And the Stasia with their first trade, first win. Wayfair with another failure to break down and stay down. So I'm going to draw this line. So in the next 10-15 minutes, we're going to be seeing a triangle break soon. I just don't like that weekly moving average right there. I mean, sometimes it slices through the moving average, so I guess it's not the worst thing that's right there, but I just hate how it bounced exactly off it this morning. So we're going to be monitoring this. Wait for that breakout on that triangle. Let's see what the market's doing, what the SPY is doing. Yeah, just coming up to that 285 level, having some problems with it. Just for fun, wow, Chipotle 701. Chipotle was the option trade of the week, probably. These options are up almost 100% just this morning. So Chipotle 700 and dropping. Wow. We still have a couple more points to go. Wayfair retesting the line again. We'll probably see another lower high come in. And then the next 5-minute candle will either break out or drop back. So kind of the next 5 minutes is going to tell us what's going to happen. But I mean, we play patterns, we play breakouts, and the fact that it is broken out and coming back in is a little worrisome to me. So I'm just going to delete all these lines so I can get a clean look of price real quick. And check out Lyft as well. $69 for Lyft for the low of today. And so here's that line right here. So looking to see it reject this line. So it's made on both ends, it's made lower highs and higher lows, meaning that the stock really has no direction. So this is possible breaking out to any direction. just hard to know. So right here, if we get a pop higher out, I'm probably just going to call it. We'll just say that's it's not going to break lower today. So if it pops higher out of this pattern, I'm not thinking we're going to get a sell-off. The range has been pretty tight recently, so that's also what's confusing me. I'll keep the stream going for 5 more minutes. I know I said that 5 minutes ago, but I think we'll kind of get our answers soon. So yeah, I'm just not liking this. So I would say take whatever you got. It's just not taking its chance to go lower. It had plenty of opportunities. It had a breakout, had a breakdown, breakout, and it didn't happen. So we tried our best. We had the opportunity, and I mean, it still might happen. But if you're gonna hold, you got to manage it. And until then, it's trading at about 160. So some of you guys that bought it at 150, 160 should be breaking even at least. So I'm going to be monitoring the other alerts. CMG, good bounce here. And we also have Tesla we're going to be monitoring, and then Yelp. So we got a bunch of them. So Tesla making a great bullish run. There might be an entry point later today that we find. We'll see, but right now it's looking just like the index. It gapped up and it's kind of bouncing around from here. So on the daily chart, gap and above some moving averages there. Above some moving averages there, so pretty good. Last thing, Yelp. We'll just go over Yelp. And Yelp is breaking out of the pattern that we drew. So what I do sometimes is I adjust it to the wicks just to see if it's still a breakout, and it still does look like a breakout. So we were short this pattern, but if you want to go long, there's about 40 possible cents till we hit some pretty serious resistance. So 40, 50 cents coming in for Yelp could be possible. And that's all for the stream. Kept it going a little bit longer because the trade took a long time, and yeah, it's very confusing to me how this one worked out this morning. I might look back 4 hours today and see this thing at 145, like I said, but you never know. So that's why you got to manage your losses. It's personally too much for my loss, so I got out. But if you have a certain loss in, you can monitor that too. So I'm going to stop the stream. Keep the comments going. I'll be monitoring the group throughout the day. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace out.